Hello, this is Jason Fernandez here, and in this video I'm going to go over my code for the food festival project, how it works, and doing test runs at the end of the video to ensure the program is properly running, and to test it out with like a variety of inputs that we get from the user. So let's get started. In this block right here, just to point this out, I haven't used any methods in this, so no methods have been declared before the main method, so we just went straight into the main method. In this block right here, I initialized a bunch of variables. I also initialized a scanner variable to help receive input. Right here in this little block, we have the welcome message and we have the initial question. If the user wants to place an order, the response is recorded right here and stored in this string variable user response. Regardless of what response it is, we enter a while loop. The initial switch for the valid input is false. So if it's an invalid input, it will stay false and it will go into this else branch right here, stating that the input that the user inputted is invalid. They must type in yes or no. Repeats the question to the user again, and then a response is stored in the same variable. However, if we do get a valid response, and if they type in no, right here is going to input a message, thank you for stopping by, maybe next time you'll send for our menu. So that's to demonstrate right here. We have the welcome message down here in the terminal, and to answer the question we type in no, thank you for stopping by, maybe next time you send for our menu. We'll run it again, and it's not going to care about the case, so we could type it in as n, lowercase n, capitalized O, still going to say the same thing. So right here, we're going to run it again. This time we're going to be answering yes. Once again, case is gonna be insensitive, so you don't have to capitalize letters if you don't want to. If it's a yes, the program is gonna ask what is the name for the order. You type in whatever your name is. It can be whatever. It could be also be a question mark if you don't want to tell the program your name. But right here, I'm gonna go with my name right here, Jason, and put my name. So while after I inputted my name, we're going to enter this another huge while loop right here. So the program is going to tell me select from the menu. I have 3 main choices and an option to exit out of the menu. So if we enter 0, we're going to exit out of the menu right here. It's going to tell me here's your order, but it's not going to print anything because again we haven't selected anything. We just looked at the main menu and just selected nothing. Okay, so let's run it again. Type in yes, case is sensitive, put my name on there. I'm presented with the main menu again. If I do choose something, let's say if I want to choose an appetizer, I type in 1. So right here, I'm going to enter into another while loop right here. The appetizer menu is indented. The menu is indented to kind of like help distinguish between like the main menus, the appetizer menu, topping menu, etc., etc. And right here, I'm also presented with a number of choices. Right here as a little test, I'm gonna put 0 right here, and I'm also going to type in 0 again. So right here is going to present me with my order. It's not going to present anything even though I did choose to go into the appetizer menu, because there would be no point to show that I've chosen the appetizer menu but have no appetizer to present because I haven't chosen it. So it's going to present this message right here. Let me test this again. Yes, Jason. I go for the appetizer again. So let's look at if I do choose an appetizer. We will go with French fries. It's gonna present to me another menu, which is the toppings menu. If I want to select the topping to go with an appetizer. So we're gonna go. We went with the French fries. We're gonna go French fries with ketchup. So we type in one. It's going to present the menu again if I want an additional topping with my appetizer. And since I don't really want anything else, I just press 0 again. Takes me back to the appetizer menu. If that's the only thing that I want, I press 0 again to go to the main menu. 0 to exit the menu. And right here, the message printed out here is your order, Jason. The appetizer is going to be presented in the receipt. And program is going to tell me to enjoy my meal. So we're gonna test this out again. Yes, Jason. I'm presenting with the menu again. Now, if I want to select multiple appetizers in just one sitting, I will go with one. Go with another appetizer right here. Go with French fries again. This time we're going to select nothing. We're not going to have anything but the French fries. Presented with the appetizer menu again. I'm going to input onion rings. And this time I'm going to select toppings for the onion rings. I'm going to go with honey mustard. And I'm going to go with ketchup with this. So 2, 1 is going to be the input so far. I don't want anything else from the toppings for the onion rings, so I go back. I don't want anything else since I already selected the appetizers that I want. Go back and then go back right here. So this time I selected 2 appetizers and they're going to be presented right here in just one whole little list for the appetizers. So it wouldn't be just appetizer, it would just be both of the appetizers and just one appetizer listing right here. French fries, since I didn't select any toppings for the French fries, it's going to stay empty. And then over here, the onion rings, the list for the onion rings is going to be presented right here. It's also going to be separated with a comma if I have different multiple toppings to go with it. So right here, in this little block of code right here, this is where I can concatenate the commas to separate the topping choices if there's multiple toppings for one appetizer, main dish, or dessert, etc., etc. So this little block of code right here is going to be included in all of the loops for the toppings to separate the toppings. And it's also just like the brackets that are used for the individual appetizers, course, dish, etc. So far we only did the appetizers, but so far the code is working properly. So we're gonna test it out again. This time we're gonna go for main course. So right here, yes, type in my name. This time we're going to input 2. Takes me directly to the main course menu. This time we have choice of hamburger, chicken sandwich, or the New York special hot dog. We're gonna go with 3 this time. Presented with the toppings menu, which is different from the appetizer menu because we are dealing with main courses this time, not with appetizers. So again, the toppings menu is different. So we have a choice. I go with number 2. I also want to go with number 3. I have nothing else, so we put 0 to exit out. Takes me back to the main course menu. Exit out of the main course menu. Takes me back to the main menu, and I exit out. And here's the receipt once again. Here's your order, Jason. Main course, since I didn't select anything else other than main courses. So I only selected 1, which is the hot dog with the multiple toppings being mustard and pickle/relish. And it does input the message, enjoy your meal. So let's run this again, and this time we're going to input main course and dessert. So right here, input yes, what is it for the order? Chase right here. So select from the menu. I'm going to go main course and then dessert. So right here, I select the main course. I want one main course. This is gonna be the hamburger. I'm going to go with one ketchup and 3 pickles of relish. So select the ketchup first, and then I select the pickles. I go back to the main course menu. I don't want anything else. Go to 0. Takes me back to the main menu. Now this time I want to go for a dessert. So I input 3. I enter the dessert menu right here, presented with again a different list of options for the dessert. So I'm going to go with the Greek yogurt this time, and to make sure the toppings menu for the desserts are working, I'm going to select number 3, and that's the only topping that I want for my dessert. So input 0 again to go back to the dessert menu, input 0 again to go to the main menu, and input 0 again to finish. So right here, as you can see in the receipt, here's my order. I ordered a main course. Right here, the hamburgers with the ketchups and pickles, and the dessert with the Greek yogurt sprinkles. So let's say, for example, I inputted, a choice in the main menu, but then I press 0 because I don't want the appetizer at the moment after looking at the menu. And then I progress to start inputting different stuff for main menu and dessert, but then I go back and say I want an appetizer this time. So it'll be better to show it to you instead of me explaining it. So right here will be yes. Jason. So right here in the menu is going to be main menu right here. I check the appetizer menu. Go right here. It presents me the appetizer menu, but I look at it. I don't want anything. I go back to 0. So it takes me back to the main menu. I proceed to go with the main courses. Right here, select my main course. I select multiple toppings. I go back to the main course menu. I don't want anything else, so I go back to the main menu. Go to the desserts. Go with a number 3. Gonna want strawberries with it. Don't want anything else, so I input 0. I want to go for another dessert, number 1. I don't want anything with the number 1, so it takes me back to the dessert menu. Don't want any more desserts, so I go back. Now this time, in this point in time, I decide, okay, now I want an appetizer to go along with my selection. So I finally choose. Well, not finally choose. Just go back into the appetizer menu. I select the appetizer finally after deciding not to choose an appetizer. So I choose number 3. Go into the toppings menu. Select the number 2. I don't want any more toppings to go with the appetizer, so I go back to the appetizer menu. I don't want anything else from the appetizer menu, so I exit out to the main menu. I finalize my order, and it's presented right here. And as I explained right here, I checked, even though I checked the appetizer menu first, the selection for the appetizer that I chose at that moment is not presented. So right here, the first choices I made were in the main course. As you can see right here, main course was the first one that I actually chose something, and then the dessert being the second. And then the moment that I decided, okay, I wanted to go with an appetizer, selected my appetizer, and it is presented in the order string. So at least like it comes out in chronological order, but it goes to show that when the program is formatted in a way in which if I don't choose something, it's not gonna be the menu that I selected is not gonna be outputted in the string, in the order string. So when I do finally choose something, not only the sorry, when I finally input something from the menu, not only is the category going to be included, but the choice as well. So if I decide, okay, I'm not gonna choose appetizer at the moment. I'm looking at the menu. I go back. It's not gonna be presented the very first time. It's only gonna be presented when I finally choose something from the menu. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Oh wait, I also forgot the valid responses for the initial question. So right here, it would only take a yes or a no, as you can see here. No, as a matter of fact, let me start with a no. Start with a no. Tells me thank you for stopping by. Maybe next time you sample our menu. We already tested it out with the response being yes. So if it's an invalid response, let's go with like a DES or something like that. Invalid input, please answer yes or no. It's going to ask me the question again. If I still proceed to input another invalid input, let's say for example 4, it's going to present the message again until I input yes or no. We finally input yes this time. Prompts me to type in my name. I type in my name, and then we're in the program right now. And then from then on, I could just select whatever I want. I'm gonna select nothing because we're just doing the test for the invalid inputs, and then it presents me with my order, which is nothing because I didn't choose anything. A little quirk into the program right here. What I included is if the order string equals nothing, like if there's nothing in the string, this sentence right here, enjoy your meal, is not going to be printed because it wouldn't be any point for the program to tell you to enjoy your meal if you haven't ordered anything. You exit out the program with no food. So, so I added that little detail right there. However, if you did order something, it's going to be added onto the order string. It's not going to be an empty string no more, and then this else branch is going to be executed right at the end of the program after you selected all your stuff. So yeah, this is pretty much it so far. I haven't really encountered any bugs um, when I was running the program, the final draft for the program. And also, I was thinking about implementing methods, but for the sake of just being simplistic and avoiding the chances of bugs or the program not running properly as it should be, I just left it out and just went right on ahead and just did it raw. Just made it straightforward. Did the loops. It was a lot of copying and pasting because again, it is the menus and selections and stuff like that, and they're pretty much the same when it comes with whatever type of selection you make. So it's just loops on loops on loops, and that's kind of how I thought about it before it started. Writing the code down. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I mean, so far, program is working properly, and yeah. Thank you guys for viewing the overall review.